We're back for the final 3 races of round 5 of the GT Sport Oceanic Cruise Japan Invasion Series. First up, it's going to be the Mazda Roadster Touring Cars at Tsukuba, a very tight time trial circuit perfectly suited for these cars. And as they head off, they're taking a good launch and everybody's going to be jostling for position as passing is at a premium here. Early on, we've got Greatness and Ash Bishan having a very close, tight battle as they try to get through. Felix is going to try around the outside of Clan, Greatness around the outside of Ash, and both of them are going to lose out as they head through the hairpin. Heathster getting loose as he goes through the kink that's going to allow Slippery to get through on the inside. As they come through the final hairpin of the lap, Benier is going to try through on the inside as well. He's going to try and follow it through, but it doesn't look like he's got it. They've all been close battles in line, but as they come through starting lap 4, Greatness is going to try around the outside of Ash Bishan, but he's just not able to make a move. He's been staring at the back of that car for most of the race so far, without making a dent in it at all. You can see how desperate he's getting as they head in towards the hairpin. Again, he's looking possibly for a cutback, but there's nothing he can do. Next lap, he's going to try it again. He's looking around the outside, maybe for a cutback. The car is all over the place. He's sliding. He just cannot get around that car of Ash Bishan. Ash playing a great roadblock, and as they get through the hairpin, it's the same story as last time. All the speed in the world's got nowhere to go as Ash has covered the racing line. Felix has had a bit loose, and Crispy Duck's going to get through on the inside, but Felix is going to hang it hard on the outside, see if he can keep in the gas, and that's going to give him the inside line as they head the hairpin, and Felix holds the spot. A little bit later, Clan Fever's going to get a run on Greatness as Greatness has fallen behind. Clan's going to go on the inside at the final hairpin, and it looks like he's got the move made. But as they come to the end of the lap, Greatness was able to get his speed back. He's got the inside through the final turn, and they're going to keep it side by side as they head down to turn 1. Greatness holding the inside, but that's going to leave Clan Fever the inside as the hairpin, and Greatness has got to try the cutback again. They're side by side for the 3rd time this lap already. They're going to have to be careful running through this kink. They're going to get in line. Greatness behind Clan Fever, but he's going to get a run at the final hairpin. In the pack further back, we've got a very tight battle between Benier, Psycho, Heathster, and Nismo. Looks like Heathster's going to drift wide, and that's going to give the lead to the others, but as they get up to the final turn, Benier and Psycho come together. Benier gets the inside, and Nismo is going to be the big winner as he goes through around the outside and takes the lead. As they get through turn 1, they're going to drop back into line. Lap 8, Clan is going to get through Greatness on turn 1. As they go through the hairpin, Greatness is going to fight back, but Clan's got a cutback on the cards, and they're side by side as they head towards the kink. Lap 9, Crispy Duck has been all over the back of Felix and hasn't been able to make it stick. Up ahead, Greatness comes off. Felix is going to cut the corner, trying to make sure he dodges him, and this is going to give all the run they need. Felix is trying to get around Greatness, but that penalty is going to cost him. He's not going to be able to complete a pass and hold the spot. As they go in, Crispy's all over the back. Felix taps Greatness. He's going to have to back off and redress. That's going to give the spot to Crispy and Greatness at the end of the race. Anexion's going to come through for the win. Ash Bishan's going to hold on for 2nd. And it looks like Clan Fever's going to bring it home in 3rd to finish out the podium. After a very tight battle in the MX-5 Roadsters, we're now on to the Group 4 machinery again at Tsukuba, this time on the race of medium tires for 20 laps. And as the green flag drops, we see the Subarus get a good launch as they go through turn 1, everybody trying to fight for position, get themselves established and see what they can do. Coming down towards the hairpin on turn 1, Clan Fever is going to take the inside of Slippery. Later on, Dingus is trying to hold off Clan Fever in lap 2. He's going to get on the dirt, get a bit loose, and as they come through the hairpin, trying to make sure he can block the inside, he's just going to drift across the hairpin. That's going to get him a track cut penalty and cost him the spot. As they head into lap 4, the leader, Greatness, is going to run wide. He's not going to be able to make turn 1. He's getting in the dirt, and that's just going to cost him lots of track time and position. And add insult, Psycho is going to drift a little wide and hold him off for longer. Next lap, turn 1, the climb back up starts as Greatness takes Magiwax on the inside of turn 1 and Crispy Duck tries to follow, but he's not able to make it. Another lap, another position as Greatness takes the inside of Nismo as they go into turn 1, still trying to climb back up to the front of the field as fast as he can. They come into lap 8, and Exion's going to make the move on Ashbashan into turn 1. The agility of that NSX paying off as the tires are starting to wear out on the WRX. Psycho and Greatness having a huge back and forth battle. Psycho's going to have the inside, but Greatness is going to hold the position as they go around the outside. But as they come through the hairpin, Psycho's going to get a run up the inside. He's not going to let Greatness have it without a fight. Lap later, Greatness takes the inside as they head into turn 1, and he's got the position. Halfway through the race, Clan Fever's going to get the inside of Maggi into turn 1. As they head into the hairpin, he's going to pull ahead, but there's an accident. It looks like there might have been contact. We're not sure, but Clan Fever's off. He's got to fight for those 2 spots back. Hitting the halfway point, and Exion all over the back of Heister is going to pull in for fresh tires. Heister's going to go for the no stop. Turn 1, lap 12. Ashbashan all over the back of Crispy Duck. Lap 18, those fresh tires paying off for Nexion with 2 to go as he passes Heister on the inside of the final turn to take the lead. 2 laps to go, and Greatness is still fighting back. He's got the inside on Crispy Duck. Crispy trying the no-stop. Greatness with fresh tires, more grip, and more acceleration. Final lap, Clan Fever and Maggi having a close battle. Clan Fever holding on tight with the no-stop. Maggi on 10-lap-old tires trying to get the move done. Clan's going to hold the inside. Maggi's going to go around the outside. That's going to give Psycho a door to the inside. He's going to try it. But Clan's going to hold it. As they go to the finish, Anexion crosses the line for the win. Heister makes a no-stop payoff for second place, and Ashbashan comes home in third. For the final race of round 5, we've got the Group 2 machinery on race mediums around Tsukuba. That's a lot of horsepower to get around a tiny circuit like this. These are not small cars. And as they go for the start, we see Crispy Duck with a huge launch into turn 1 that's going to net him a good spot at the front of the field. Further on back, we see Nismo getting a little bit of a move to get past Dengus as they go through the turns. Lap 2, we've got Ryan trying to make his climb from 14th up through the field to get around Psycho, but Psycho is going to hold off Ryan in the same machinery. But as they exit the kink, Psycho is going to get about a wobble on, and that car is going to come back to bite him. He's going to hold up Ryan, but he's lost a lot of spots. Lap 3, we've got Nismo inside of Dingus in the final turn. Here we've got Heister putting the move on Clan Fever as they go into turn 1, trying to set his sights on Magiwax, but as they head into the hairpin, Clan Fever is going to take it right back. There's back and forth. It's nice, tight, close racing. As they head into lap 5, Freelix is going to lose it. His teammate Dingus is going to get by. Another lap, Heister gets around Clan Fever on the inside, but he loses it, and that's going to put him in the wall and cost him more positions. Further behind, Freelix is going to lose it, allowing Ryan through. These cars are really starting to bite everyone. Near the end of the lap, Dingus trying to go around the outside of Nismo is going to miss his braking point, and he's off. At lap 9, these cars take no prisoners as Anexion, the leader by a good mile, gets loose, and that's going to bring Crispy Duck right onto his rear bumper. His big lead is all evaporated in one bad turn. Ryan gets past Nismo a couple laps later into turn 1 and sets his sights to move on ahead. Crispy Duck's inherited the lead after Anexion's pits, but coming around turn 1, the final hairpin, lap 17, Anexion's all over his back bumper, and Crispy's got no defense as they head into turn 1 on lap 18. Anexion's by and back into the lead. Coming around, Ryan's going to get around Dingus on the final turn of the hairpin. He's got Clan Fever coming up his inside. As the second hairpin, there's not much they can do. Ryan's going to hold it around the outside, though. Lap 21, teammates battling as Ryan goes at the inside of Maggi as they try to keep working up through the field. Dingus on fresh tires tries to get around Nismo, but he's getting loose. When they come through the final hairpin, he's trying to cut back. He's got it, but both of them are going to wiggle trying to get the power down, and he's back into the slipstream trying to get a move done into turn 1. Lap 30, Maggi's going to get the inside line on Clan Fever as they go through turn 1. Clan's going to get loose trying to defend, but he's not lost much time as he's still right with him. In a reversal of an earlier race, we've now got Crispy Duck with Ash Bashan all over his bumper. Crispy defending as tough as he can. We've got Clan Fever trying to hold off Dingus, but he's going to drift wide as those tires and fall off. Coming up for 2 laps to go, and Ash Bashan is stuck just staring at the rear bumper of Crispy Duck. He's got no chance to get by. He's been fighting that all along. If his tire's gone. Heading up for 1 lap to go. They're both slipping and sliding, but Crispy's going to lose it in the final turn. That's going to give Ash Bashan the inside line as they head in to take the white flag. Further behind, Dingus all over the back of Majuak. She's going to get loose, but he's still going to have a bit of a run as they head up for the final turn to take their final lap of the track. Meanwhile, at the front, Anexian sails away to a big win in the Group 2 cars. Further behind, Ash Bashan's going to hold on for second with Crispy Duck still all over his tail to round out the podium.